He is very skillful in both, business mindset, in terms of business mindset, as well as in terms of macroeconomy, uh, with the microeconomic foundations. I find it amazing that he possesses this quite extended specter of skills in all these very specific scientific areas. But he has also quite a rich experience himself, as you rightly mentioned. So I think that I've had a number of occasions when he came up with the decisions that actually I could then think over, and I can say that, okay, well, this is probably going to be a beginning of a big cluster. So the idea to establish two industrial parks in the liberated territories, one in Aghdam, another one in Jabrail, was not very, a surprise. It was not. It was not coincidence. So that had really a lot of background thinking behind it. Aghdam, being previously a regional power in terms of manufacturing, had that tradition that could be restored, and with the available natural endowments like natural resources, raw materials base, and proximity to the rest of Azerbaijan, could actually bring it back, its fame. It can bring that fame back. Jabrail is in such a place which is actually close to all the transport corridors, and logistics centers being established there can boost the services for all this traffic, all this transit, and create jobs. So I think that's a a lot of. We can say that we're lucky that when we speak, and we do speak in at times, I have to admit, and that's a wrong thing to do. Sometimes we tend to use different terminologies. You get amazed that he understands you clearly, without getting into technical details. So I believe the entire, coming back to your first question, the plan, I think the plan was on his mind, from the very start. And he actually leads us in the right direction, us not knowing really about it, but closer, further we go in terms of restoring and developing these liberated territories, I get the understanding that, okay, this is what he had in mind. And I get amazed. For example, in Aghdam, we all say this is going to be one of the biggest cities in the liberated. In fact, it is the biggest city in the liberated territory, with 100,000 population to be by 2040. And you see it. One thing is to look at it as a master plan on the map. Another thing, when actually city is now emerging from all these ruins, it is actually emerging, and you can see the first initial boundaries of the city, the roads, the buildings, and then you can say, okay, well, this is really, truly impressive. And this is what he had in mind. And I just pray to God that we are able to complete this project as he had in mind, because now I'm more and more convinced that this is going to be amazing project, amazing city.